When we think of Leonardo da Vinci, most picture flying machines, anatomical sketches, and the Mona Lisa's smile. But to some, his most provocative work wasn't his inventions or portraits, it was the way he painted the relationship between Jesus and Mary. Over the centuries, scholars, theologians, and conspiracy theorists alike have studied his masterpieces for signs that da Vinci encoded hidden messages about Christ, Mary Magdalene, and the role of women in early Christianity. Was da Vinci simply a master artist, or was he also hinting at secrets the Church preferred to bury? Perhaps the most famous point of debate begins with The Last Supper, da Vinci's iconic mural in Milan. At first glance it appears to show Jesus surrounded by his 12 apostles. But look closely at the figure seated immediately to Jesus's right. Traditionally, that's supposed to be John the Apostle. Yet, da Vinci painted this figure with delicate features, flowing hair, and a soft, almost feminine posture. Some viewers claim this isn't John at all, it's Mary Magdalene, sitting in the place of highest honor. If true, the implications are enormous. It suggests that Mary was more than just a follower. She may have been Jesus' partner, his confidant, or even his wife. The Church insists this is pure speculation, but the visual evidence has fueled centuries of debate. Adding to the mystery is the space between Jesus and the supposed John, or Mary. Notice how their bodies form a distinct V shape, a symbol that art historians link with the sacred feminine. For da Vinci, who was obsessed with geometry and symbolism, this may not have been accidental. Some interpret the V as a subtle reference to the female womb, suggesting a partnership between the masculine and the feminine at the very center of Christian history. In other words, da Vinci may have been highlighting a balance the Church later erased. Outside of The Last Supper, da Vinci's other works also raise questions. In Virgin of the Rocks, Mary is portrayed not as a passive figure but as a central, commanding presence. She gestures with authority, overshadowing other figures in the painting. Some see this as da Vinci's way of elevating Mary's role, not just the Virgin Mary but possibly an echo of Mary Magdalene as well. At a time when the Catholic Church strictly controlled religious imagery, da Vinci's portrayals stand out as unusually bold. By painting Mary as powerful, nurturing, and essential, he challenged the narrative that reduced her to the background. Was this artistic creativity or quiet rebellion? Theories connecting da Vinci to hidden knowledge often point to his links with intellectual circles of his time. He lived during the Renaissance, when forbidden ideas circulated beneath the surface. Some believe da Vinci was connected to secret groups, later romanticized as the Priory of Sion, that sought to preserve the truth about Jesus and Mary Magdalene. While hard evidence of this connection is thin, the persistence of the idea suggests how deeply his art inspires speculation. The Catholic Church has always downplayed these interpretations, insisting that da Vinci was merely a genius with a creative eye. But silence is part of the intrigue. Why does the Church dismiss these ideas so forcefully? Could it be that da Vinci deliberately painted ambiguities to spark thought, planting questions that would survive long after him? His fascination with puzzles and codes certainly makes the idea tempting. Whether or not da Vinci truly believed that Mary Magdalene sat at the right hand of Jesus, his art continues to raise questions that history refuses to settle. Was he hinting at a hidden relationship? Was he celebrating the sacred feminine? Or was he simply an artist pushing the limits of expression? What we do know is that his paintings still speak to us across the centuries, drawing us into mysteries the Church never wanted examined. And that's the genius of da Vinci. He made art that forces us to wonder, to question, and to look closer at the stories we think we know. If you found this exploration of da Vinci's hidden secrets fascinating, make sure to subscribe to Strange History and share this video, because sometimes the truth isn't in the words of history, it's hidden in the brush strokes.